2007 Red Bull Air Race World Series got underway in Abu Dhabi, the capital of the United Arab Emirates. Sunshine and the crowds turned out on the Corniche as 150 tons of equipment and hundreds of Red Bull personnel moved into town to open up the 2007 World Series. As the crowds gather, the pilots start to get ready in their specially built temporary runway down on Port Minasai. Some familiar faces and some new faces for the 2007 as they get ready to battle the elements, not just the heat, but each other. The final consisted of a battle between Mike Mangold from the United States and Peter Begenet. Mike Mangold was to go first and set the time, pushing his extra 540 to the max, 300 horsepower pulling him through the air, and a very, very sore neck. Mike Mangold competing all week with a trapped nerve in his neck. It didn't seem to slow him down because his extra was pushing in excess of 274 kilometers per hour. The American was all about precision as he came around, and he set a time just over 1 minute 27. This was a hard target for Peter Begenet to beat, but he gave it all he got as he went into the slalom. The G-meter is showing the story. He was pulling hard. As he comes out of his half Cuban and heads down into gate 5, you can see that he was matching the speed of Mangold, but more importantly, he was shorter on the courses, and in the corners he was cutting the time. This meant as he came around for the last turn and he was pushing into the start-finish line, Hungarian had done just enough. By over 1 second, he was the champion, and the Hungarians on the Corniche were going wild. Third place was a battle between Kirby Chambliss, the current #1, and Paul Bonham from the UK. Paul gave it everything he got in his Edge 540, and like last year, he started as he meant to go on. He wanted to get onto that podium. Kirby Chambliss set a time of 1:26, but it was not enough. The Englishman did it in under a second to spare. So after the first race, Peter Begenet is in the lead. Mike Mangold is in second place. Paul Bonham is in third. Kirby Chambliss, the current world champion, very disappointed not to make the podium. And the new boys, Sergei Rachmaninoff and Hannes Ark, well, they've yet to score a point. So the helicopter, the 105, went down to pick up the happy Hungarian as he came back to receive his trophy from the local sheikh. And it wasn't just the sheikh there to greet him. The Hungarians had turned out in style. Maybe, just maybe, this could be Peter's year. Last year, in the last race in Perth, he won. This year, he starts 2007 as he finished 2006 on top of the podium. Could this be the year that the Hungarian finally wins the Red Bull Air Race World Series?